Excited to be here this afternoon. Kindly let me know in the chat box if you know you are excited and you have your team member here with you to come and listen to this afternoon training. Kindly let me know. Oh, good. Yeah, I'm excited too. Yes. Oh, wow. That's interesting. That's, oh, good. So how you see your business is very, very important because that determines what you do with the business. That determines how you drive the business. So seeing your business correctly is very, very important. And Ellen Keller says something about sin and vision. What is worse than being blind is having sight without vision. So blindness is not the problem, but having the eyes without sin. That's what the problem is. So Green Monday is a very beautiful opportunity for people that can see the vision behind the business. If you can see the vision behind the business, you will do it differently than you do it today. And so that's what we are going to be discussing this afternoon. Please sit tight and be ready to share, be ready for discussion, be ready to give feedback, because I'm going to ask a lot of questions. I've come here this afternoon with a lot of questions for you. And what questions does is that when you ask the right questions, you get the right answers. So the quality of your question will determine the answers that you get. And when you ask questions, it makes your brain to work. So be ready to answer some questions this afternoon. We will answer the questions together. So let's continue. This is, I want to share a breaking news with us this afternoon. I hope people can hear me clearly. Okay, I need feedback. Okay. I hope people can hear me clearly. Okay. So there's a breaking news that I want to announce to you. And the news is poor farmer's son marries Dangote's daughter. How many of you agree with me that this is a selling point? I mean, it's a breaking news. So this news comes with a story. And the story was shared by CM some years ago. So as most of us know that CM is good with telling stories. So I've learned a lot from him by true stories than any other means. So he shared one story with us some times ago. And the story is about a poor farmer and Dangote's daughter. A poor farmer that marries Dangote's daughter. How does this happen? So it's really a story of opportunity, a story of how you can organize resources around an opportunity and get your desired result and get your dream achieved. So the story goes thus, story. If you are ready to hear the story, say story, or type story, let me see how many people are eager to hear the story. Or I should just skip the story and go on. If you don't want to hear the story, kindly type story in the box. Oh, okay, good. So I'll tell you the story now. So it happens that a poor farmer in Sokoto has a son, a graduate son. After the son graduated from school, before he goes for his NYSC, the father called him to sit down. They had a heart-to-heart discussion. He asked him, "My son, now you are done with schooling, what is the next step?" And as most graduates will tell or will tell their parents, "Oh, after NYSC, I'll go and get a job, a good job that will pay me, work for like 4 years, get married, settle down, then and life continues. The father looked at what the son told him and was like, you know, your grandfather was poor. Me, your father, I'm poor. This way you want to go. I'm saying that if you go this way, you too you may ended up being poor, and I don't want that for you. I want the story of our generation to change in your generation. So there's something, I don't want you to look for a job. I want you to marry. The son said, the son was like, marry with what? I'm not even going for NYSC. So is that the way the poverty is going to be eradicated in this family? He said, I want you to marry Dangote's daughter. The son just laughed. Daddy, how did you come about this expensive joke this morning? So he said he should not worry, that he just wants him to go and be thinking about it, that he's getting married to Dangote's daughter. So, but the father saw an opportunity and he started with what he have. And what he had was his son, his graduate son. So the man now sat down that, okay, how do I go about this? How do I go about letting my son marry Dangote's daughter? So what he did was very, very, commendable. He called uh, the chairman of a bank, of GT Bank, since the son wanted to like look for a banking job. So he called the MD of GT Bank and tell him, hello, am I speaking with the MD? He said, yes, okay. He said, I would like my son to be one of your, an non-executive director in your bank. The man said, please, who am I talking to? He said, I'm Oladeji Abubakar. I said, okay. Now there's no vacancy, and non-executive member is not a vacancy position in this bank. So how do you want to do that? He said, so that there's no vacancy for that position. And I said that he knows very well, but his son is a son-in-law to Dangote. And he knows the opportunity that the bank will get by being, by the son-in-law of Dangote being in their, on their board. That's all the friends of Dangote, the business from Dangote, we have to come through to their bank. The MD, oh, so you are Dangote's in-law? He said, yes, okay. No problem, no problem. Your son is welcome. We are going to, create something for him, so he's welcome. So after he has done that, he now went, he now remembered that when he was in primary school, Dangote was his classmate when he was in secondary school. He said, okay, in primary school. So he asked to look for his number and call him that, oh, hello, Oladeji Dangote. This is Abubakar. Hope you can remember me. How was that? Who is Abubakar? There are many Abubakar. Oh, from Sokoto, we went to school together. Just gave him pleasantry and how he could remember him. You remember what you used to call me, that short boy, blah, blah. So Dangote now said, okay, Abubakar, what do you want? He said, I want my son. I have a graduate son, he's a banker and an executive director, a non-executive director in GTB. So I want him to marry your daughter as the first wife. I said, okay, to marry my daughter as the first wife. Okay, that's a good one. And your son is a director in GT. Say, oh, and you know those the business people, they like all those kind of connection because of their business. They say, oh, wow, that means if I have a son-in-law as a director in GT, I have access to loan. Okay, so there's no problem. So when is the wedding going to take place? So they have to organize the wedding. Dangote has to talk to his daughter that, okay, you are going to marry my friend's son. So very soon we'll arrange the wedding. So to cut the long story short, the wedding was arranged. The poor farmer's son got married to Dangote's daughter. Sorry, I'm having network challenge here. Hope I'm back now. Okay. Hope you can all hear me now. Hello? Okay, thank you. The story
Yes, we
came.
can hear you.
Okay, thank you very much. So the farmer's son got married to Dangote's daughter, and the son became non-executive director in GT. Dangote to have access to the connection he needed at the bank. So they live happily ever after. So what can you see in this story? It's just, I need like two or three feedback from the story. If you have followed the story very well. Although I'm not a good storyteller, but at least I tried my best. So what did you learn from this story? What the man did, is it good? What he did, is it good? I need feedback. Oh, good. Feyi Ogulesi said, using what you have to get what you want. Use what you have to get what you want. Exactly. Oh, good, good. Thank you for your feedback. I know many people may say that the man, okay, strong determination, that's good. That the man lied, that the man lied about being, from the onset. Some may see it as what he did is not good. Why will he lie? But at the end of the day, he was able to use what he had to get what he wanted. Just let's imagine that if he has overemphasized the risk of being discovered that is lying and did not try to take this step, what will have happened to his generation after him? They will have still remained in poverty. So what business opportunity is business opportunity is basically about seeing opportunity and bringing resources together ethically and profitably to achieve your set goal. So you bring resources together. It's not necessary that you have, you are skilled. It's not necessary you have all the answers that you wanted. It's not necessary that you have the education, but once you can bring resources together ethically, and if you listen to the story very well, the man, at the end of the day, everybody, it was a win-win deal. Everybody got what they wanted. So even if he lied, is ethically right because everybody benefited from the relationship at the long run. Then another thing is the man saw the opportunity. Then he started with what he has, which is his son. Then with that, and took the risk of being discovered as a liar to achieve his goal. So another thing is when you see opportunity, there's always risk. So are you ready to take the risk in order for your dream to be fulfilled? Are you ready? Are you willing to do what it takes ethically to to achieve your aim and your goal in this business? Oh, sorry, I've not shared my screen. So that's the question I want to ask you today. Are you ready? So if you are ready to take the risk, if you are ready to start with what you have, if you are ready, just type in the chat box that I am ready. Yes, exactly. Taking risk is having faith. So you So how many people are ready to take the risk, to risk everything to do this business? Okay, good. I can see. Mrs. Ebele is ready. Yes. Feyi Ogulesi is ready. Olamipo Papayemi is ready. Yes, we are ready to take the risk in order to achieve our goals in this business. So that's what today's presentation is going to be about. So we are ready to take the risk. So let's go. So when opportunity presents itself, it's not necessary you have all the resources, but you must be able to organize all resources together. So when opportunity comes to you, it's your opportunity. Just see it as your opportunity. Even if you don't have the resources, you can sell the opportunity. You can actually sell the opportunity to other people and earn commission from that. So don't say like now. Maybe somebody comes to me that I want to buy, or I want to go into oil and gas business. I don't know anything about oil and gas. But if the person comes to me and say, okay, I want to do this business, can you help me, do one or two things about it? Even if I don't know, it's an opportunity that comes to me. What I must do at that point is to start looking for people in oil and gas that I can ask questions from, and they tell me, or I just ask them, okay, I have somebody that wants to do. I've done that plenty time. That's something that I don't know anything of about. When they come to me that, okay, because sometimes, maybe because of the training, when you present, sometimes they think that you know everything. So they come to you asking different kind of questions. I've helped somebody to register this NAFDAC number before, and I've not produced any products. I did not even have any NAFDAC number for my own personal listing, but because after one presentation, the guy just bossed me that do I know how he can do his NAFDAC registration? So, and I remember that I had a friend that we discussed something about that. I just have to call her, okay, have you done your NAFDAC registration? She said yes. Okay, how did you do it? Okay, she gave me a contact. I called the contact, then refer back to the person. I connected them, I earned commission. So that's how to see opportunity. When opportunity comes to you, make sure that you don't just let it go. Just maximize it. So we'll move forward now. So like I said before, that I have come with a lot of questions for you today. So when you ask the right questions, you get the right answers. So what question are you asking? Are you asking the right question? Are you asking for how you can progress in this business? Is it your desire? Are you just shutting yourself? Shutting your brain down, not being creative? What is the difference between I can't and how can I? The difference between this statement is I can't is a complete statement that shuts down your creativity. Once they ask you to do something and you say I can't, you won't do anything about it. But if an opportunity comes to you and you ask yourself, how can I get this done? You start, that's when you put on your thinking cap, your creativity comes in play. So if you don't have a goal, you won't have a creative mind. to achieve it, and you will not be using your brain at that. So ask the right question. Don't say I can't. Say how can I? Don't say I won't. Say how will I? So let's start by asking the right questions. So how to see your Green Monday business correctly is by asking the right questions. Let's proceed. Then another question is, how do you see your business? How do you see your business? Do you see your business as a solution or as inconvenient? Some of us, we are network marketer, or that we oh, okay, thank you. I've seen that. Hope you can hear me now. Okay. Hope I'm audible now. Okay, okay, thank you. Sorry. So what I was saying is that you have to see yourself as somebody that has value that the world needs. So don't see your business as inconvenience to people. Don't see yourself as burdening people with your solution. So Green Monday is not a business that forces you to force your solution on unwilling customers. The person must see the opportunity in what you do before you qualify them as a team member. So everybody is not your team member. The people that cannot see the vision that you are seeing, you cannot see them as your team member yet until you help them to see what you can see. And one thing about seeing is, once you see something, you cannot unseen it. So your job as a team leader is to help your people to see this opportunity, to see the opportunity in what you are doing. Don't let them don't let them be a burden to you, or don't be a burden to anybody. See it as an opportunity. So most time our frustration come when we force people to see our solution instead of helping them to see it. And one thing I so much like about this business is that the leadership, they are, I don't know, I've not found that kind of leadership anywhere else, where you see people saying the same thing over and over again in different ways, in different forms, because they sense that people have not yet understand what they are saying. Because they know that if you understand, your result will show that you understand. But if you are not producing the right results, they know that you still need to be trained. We've learned on helplessness for so many years. So you don't expect your team member to get it in a day. Even you yourself, you don't expect that because you have attended how many times you've attended Zoom meeting 3 or 4 times, that you now understand what the business is all about. You did not understand. It was after 2 years of doing this business consistently that I understand what network marketing really is. Because of how we've been programmed for so long, if you think you join in a month and you think that you understand, I bet with you that you did not understand yet. By the time you understand, it will show in your results. So if you have not gotten the kind of results that you wanted in this business, that means that you still have a lot of learning to do. So you must be ready to learn also. So don't convince people against their will. Help them to see what you are saying. And then be patient with your team. Be patient with your team members. Don't expect them to get everything in a day. Some people will ask you the same question over and over again. Be ready to answer it. Be ready, to tell a story that makes them to understand. So don't expect them, don't assume they should know by now until they start producing the right results. So assumption is the lowest form of knowledge. So don't assume. When people have not started showing the right result, it means that they need to learn. It means that you need to teach them more. So to see your Green Monday opportunity correctly, you must be ready to train your team members and be committed to sponsor to the people that you want to sponsor. So we'll move forward now. So conclusion. Okay, sorry. Okay. So another question here is, what are the problems in the world? What problem in the world do you think Green Monday can solve? So be a troubleshooter. Sam used to tell us the story of obstacle also. He used to explain to us the story of obstacles, that where the money is where the problem are. The money is where the problem is. So if you can see the problem in the world and you can see the solution that Green Monday can provide to that problem, then you will see your opportunity correctly. I identified some solution here, some problem here that I think that Green Monday can provide solution to. The first on the list is the problem of health. We can see that at this time we have, people need to take care of their health. And we know it's not news again that Reader is doing wonderfully well. We all know that. We know that we have solution in that aspect. So if you go anywhere, you see someone that is sick, and you have something that the person can take to recover from the sickness, you offer the solution without being apologetic about it. You give them, okay, this is it. I know they've told me, as even if people are hungry now, they'll come and meet me that they are hungry, because in my house we used to joke that if people tell my mom that, go and meet Kike, she will give you reader. So they've known that anything, somebody fell from the bed one day, what I did was immediately I took balm, I took this liquid, I helped. So when they asked in the morning that, oh, he said I fell down in the night, what happened? What have you used? The person said, Kike gave me reader. So that's anywhere people need help, be ready to render help. You have what it takes to render help to people. And when you do that, you become somebody useful in anything they want to do. You become an important person in their life. They see you as a solution provider. So see yourself like that also. We all have problem of unemployment. Green Monday can solve that problem. We have a lot of unemployed graduates. It's not a worldwide problem now. Unemployment is worldwide. People are losing their job. People are losing their job on daily basis. So we have that problem. Green Monday can solve that problem. So you should know what are providing solution for. We have the problem of poverty. Green Monday can provide solution to that. So if you know how to present it well, if you see it correctly, then you will have a fortune to make in this business. There's another solution that Green Monday gives is leadership problem. We have leadership problem, especially in this country. The problem of this country is leadership. So Green Monday train leaders. So you can connect people that needed leadership skill to this business. So it's not only people that are sick that you can connect to this business. We have people that are in leadership position that you can ask them to join this business because of the personal development we have, because of the leadership training that is being offered on this platform. So we connect and empower people to achieve their dream. So empowerment is there. So we have a lot of value, a lot of values that we can render on this platform. So I want us to start seeing ourselves as somebody of value, somebody that is going about providing solution to the world problem. So when we see ourselves like that, we do our business correctly, and that is when we'll start getting the kind of result that we need to get. Where do you think the fortune is in this business? Please, I need a feedback from that. That's another question. Where do you think the fortune is in Green Monday business? Because for you to see the business correctly and do it correctly, you must know where the fortune is in this business. So I need one or two feedback. Where do you think the fortune is in this business? Hope you can hear me. Hello? Okay. Okay, yes. In bringing more people, good. Good, yes, exactly. In the network, the fortune in this business is in building a team. It's not only about selling the products and making profits. It's about building a team. And for you to build a team, you must be a leader. If you are not a leader and you build a team, it's by yourself, you scatter in the team. So you must be a leader, and the fortune, and you should know that to make fortune in this business, you must build. So don't shy away from that. Don't give yourself excuse that people are not joining your team. Continue. When it's just like when you sow a seed, you won't see anything when you sow it. So, but you will not go complaining to people that I've planted and my fruits, and my crop has not germinated yet. But with the assurance that you have put that something under the ground, the assurance that is going to spring up and provide food, and during harvest you will get your reward. So you go with that assurance and do whatever you want to do. So the fortune here, to see your Green Monday business correctly, you must know that the fortune in this business is building a team. You can be selling the products at the beginning, but by the time by the time you grow in this business, you will know that it's not about selling. Like now in this month, I've not really done my own even personal this thing, but I'm already an elite stockist. So all I just need to do is to do my own personal sales, and then earn what is possible. So, and it did not start today. That's one thing I want us to know. So you must give yourself the time and do your business consistently. Give yourself the time. Before the result will start showing, you must have, train yourself and allow yourself to be trained. So build your team. That's one you cannot do without it in order to succeed in this business. So do you know why people get negative reaction when you tell them about network marketing? Once you tell people that you want to introduce them to a business and it's network marketing, the default reaction is no, uninterested. Why is it like that? It's because it's the way we are presenting the business, the industry to people that make them react that way. So we present it to them as if they need to call on strangers to sell products that they don't need, or product that doesn't have values to their lives, or it's just like selling ice to an Eskimo. No, network marketing is not like that. Network marketing is a solution. It's a solution that cuts the excesses of the middlemen, that takes product from the manufacturer to the consumer, and shutting down all the long process in between. So when you present it like that, people are ready, will be more receptive to it. So to the industry. So let's be professional. Let's present our business as professionals. So don't let us be like as if we are just passing out time. So maybe I don't have something to do, so I just do it while I wait for something better. So if you do it like that, the result you will get will be like that too. So you must see your business correctly. So another important factor in this business is you must be ready to embrace failure. I know nobody wants to fail, but without failure, you will not know what success is. Sometimes when you have not failed, when you succeed at something, you will know the value of that thing. So in this business, times will come that you will look like failure, but don't let that be the reason why you stop trying. So the fact that you fail at something is the more reason you should do it again. I remember when I used to share that my aim of joining this business is for free travel then, although now I can see better. But then the first travel that attracted me, I did not get it. I did not go. I was not qualified to go. But that doesn't discourage me that these people are not even true. Now I put in for this thing, I was unable to go. But when the opportunity presented itself again, and then I knew why I was unable to go, because I've not done what I was supposed to do. But when another opportunity presented itself, I have to learn from my past failure to see, okay, this is why I was unable to go, and now this is what I'm going to do this time around to allow me to go to achieve my success. So don't see failure as negative. So see it as a process that you need to succeed. So, okay, why you should? So things I've learned to do well, I have done poorly. Things I've learned to do well, I've done poorly. So when I first started presenting, the day I was going through my phone and I saw one of the trading that was recorded. I was like, hey, Kike, you know, try. But because I did not stop at that, because when I did it, I knew that I did not try, but I did not stop. I continued. And one thing about this business is it exposes you. So there's a lot of exposure that we go through. We are not looking, you are not born to be perfect. You are born to be real. Just share, continue, practice every day. You practice every day. That is why you see people, the way, if you take your business, this Green Monday business, as you take your job, in the next 1 year, you will not, you will not believe what you will achieve in this business. I can testify to that because during lockdown, I gave myself no other option than to run this business for a year. So I've shut down every opportunity for job. Even when they were calling me for a job, I went for interview, but I went to the interview with the mindset of connection, not with the mindset of taking the job. So I went with the mindset of negotiation. If this work is going to disturb me from running my business the way I want to run it, I won't take it. So you must see failure as something that should help you. That should propel you to do well. So things that you've done poorly today, is it that you did not meet your target this month? Don't worry. Don't let it be the reason why you will not try next month, but let it foil you, because you know what you did or what you did not do this month that make you not to achieve your results. So by next month, you just start working on it. So failure is an opportunity to start next time more intelligently. No proper labor go unpaid. So keep learning, keep working, and see you at the top. When you plant properly, don't worry if you are not seeing results now. When you do the right thing you are supposed to do, don't worry if the result is not showing now. But your labor, by the time it starts showing, you will just be amazed that, okay, so this is the time to reap. So I have a downline that I invited for a meeting when we used to have physical meeting. He came the first week, the second week, he started complaining that, okay, that he did not think he'd be coming for that meeting again. No, that is the same thing that they are saying over and over again. That is what he heard last week that he's hearing now. And I asked him, what did you hear? What did you learn? He was unable to tell me a point. Up till now, he has signed up more than a year now. He has not bring a soul to his business. He has not, he has only done one GMS. Just imagine that I relied on that kind of person as a team member. So, and the person still have the right to say that they are saying the same thing over and over again when you have not learned what you are supposed to learn. So let's see failure, or don't let us see failure as failure, but as a process to success. So, okay, in conclusion, I would like to conclude here. What's the time? Okay, our time is fast spent. So I would like to quickly conclude so that I can give room for people that want to ask questions. So in conclusion, I want to ask us, what is your SMART goal for October League? Are you seeing yourself in the league? Have you seen yourself in the league? What league are you qualified for? So I want to hear feedback. What league are you qualified for? Have you seen yourself playing in the league? Because if you don't see yourself, that is where vision is very, very important. You cannot future in the future you have not pictured. Sorry, hope you get that. So you cannot future in the future you have not pictured. So you need to see yourself in the league before you can win. So if you have not started seeing yourself, if you have not set your October goal, start it now. Tomorrow, okay, this month is ending tomorrow. So we need to get ready, and CM has been saying it. There have been updates almost every day about October, Are you doing anything about it? Are you seeing yourself? Are you qualified for VIP? Is it Platinum League you are playing in? Is it Gold League you are playing in? Have you updated? Have you upgraded to Gold? Do you know that without being a minimum of Gold member, you cannot participate in the league? So you should start asking yourself the right questions. And the goal must be smart. Like now, I know personally, I'll be playing in the VIP league, and that's not beans. The day I listened to the recording where CM was explaining the league, I was like, the first reaction that came to me is 20 PV in less than 3 months. How will I achieve that? But I just have to talk to myself, and something again is you have to train your mind also to start seeing possibility in everything that look uncomfortable to you. Start seeing possibility in it. So once I know that, okay, in less than 3 months, so what I now needed to do when I know that I'm going to play in the VIP league is I have to set a smart goal. The goal must be specific. It's specific, okay, it's VIP league. It must be measurable. So a VIP league, what do you have to do? You have to like have 20 PV in less than 3 months. Okay, in less than 3 months, I have to get 20 PV. So you have to break it down to daily. How many PV do you have to get daily? Because if you are looking at 3 months and you are not looking at today, it's likely that you will not achieve that goal in 3 months if you did not start today. So you need to begin with the end in mind. So are you qualified? Which league are you qualified for? So yes, so it's 20 PV. So our platinum is I say platinum is 12 PV and gold is it's 12,000 PV. It's 20,000 PV for VIP, then 12,000 PV for platinum and 5,000 PV for gold. So that's the league we are going to play next month. So are you prepared? Are you qualified? So what is the secret to success in this business? So I want to tell us the secret to success in this business. And the secret to success in this business is very simple. Maybe that's why people don't get it. The secret to success in this business is to ask. Start asking questions, the right questions. So ask question, what does it take for me to move from gold to platinum? Ask your upline. Don't remain static in this business. Once you have achieved one goal, aim for the next. Aim for the next. Ask questions. Ask people that have been there. How did you do it? How did you qualify? Let them explain to you how they did it. And if you are not clear, ask more questions. So the secret to success in Green Monday business is to ask people, ask the leader, and thank God we have leadership that listen. We have management that listen. So let us know that if you need to achieve anything in this business, ask how you can do it, and the steps will be given to you, but you have to take your own part. So you must take your own part in your own rescue. Nobody can rescue you without you putting in an effort. So that's it. So in conclusion, how to see Green Monday opportunity is to position it as a solution. Green Monday is not about selling reader alone. It's about opportunities and possibilities. So I've redefined how I present my business these days. So if I go out, I name myself a success partner. If they ask me what do you do, I'm a success partner. So what does that mean? How did you do that? So people start asking you questions where you can have the opportunity of telling them what you do really. So not the way you position yourself, see yourself correctly. So I would like to stop here so that in case you have questions, like I said, the secret to success in this business is to ask. So thank you very much for your time and for listening to this presentation. So if you have any question now, you can ask. Or if you have contribution, we have leaders in the house. If you have contribution too, the floor is open. Hello. Hope I've not been speaking to myself. Okay. Sorry, let me get a. Do we have any question? Okay, thank you. Okay, so we don't have any question. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Ma. Do we have any question?
I'm seeing Kike.
Okay. Yeah, welcome.
Marketer. So somebody dropped that question in the chat box. Maybe you can help us.
Okay, yes. And that's from Ikushika Fidelis.
Fidelis,
Okay.
yes, yes.
Since you are not a marketer, yes, you don't need to be a marketer to do this business. Most marketers fail in this business because this business is, you have to change your paradigm from selling. People don't know that the way you sell in this business is not by going out and it's not a retailing business. It's not by going out and be looking for strangers or people, I don't know, people that doesn't need your solution. So, no, we make it difficult for ourselves. This business is simple, and I understand people better because I've been there before. I remember when I first joined, when they tell me that this business is not about selling, I say, what are you people saying now? We have products, we have good products. Once we go out and go and be looking for people to buy it, but by the time I went through the system to know what the system is all about, it's not about selling, it's about sharing. Hope you can understand that. It's about sharing with people your experience. So that means if you have not experienced anything in this business, you can't convince anybody to come and join you. So it must be an experience. It's like when you buy a good phone and the phone is working for you. You will be proud to tell people that my phone, or even to show it everywhere you go. So this business, you don't need to be a marketer. You don't need to be a salesman. Salesmen fail in this business, but people that will succeed in this business, they are teachers, people that are ready to train people. You are ready to, to commit to people. You are ready to help people achieve their dream. You are ready to, to leave your own selfishness, to attend to the selfishness of others. I remember in this business, what makes me, how can I put this? In this business, my upline became my driver. It's something like that. It's about helping others to come. It's just like for those of us that are Christian. It's just like Christ. How did Christ become popular? It's because he served. This is about service. This business is about service. When people see that you are ready for them, when people see that you have solution and you are genuine about it, that is why selfish people cannot thrive in this business. If you are selfish, if everything is all about you, only you want to make the whole gain, only you want to be on the top. The way up is down. So look for people that are sick, that you want to impact their lives. Look for people that did not have job, that you want to train to have means of livelihood. Look for people in your area that need empowerment. So this business, and if you can follow this business really, especially Green Monday business, you know we are not about selling. On this, we are about opportunity and possibility. Like the loan we went for now, this what is it called? This financial inclusion loan. It's not something that you present to people that okay, oh, we are helping people to get loan. We did not see that when we signed up for this business, but it came as an opportunity for us. And even when we went for interview, we are being treated like VIPs because of what the system has made available for us. People queued online like this. I got there, they were asking me to queue because of the information I heard from the from the platform. I just went there. When I was asked to queue, I said, no, I cannot queue. I'm from NIM. I'm from Fire Solution. So attend to me. They were like, people were looking at me like this, So when I was telling you, say, madam, come. Even when there are real madams on the queue, they have to call me to come and attend, and they attended to me because of the connection to the platform. So if you see this business as just selling, you miss it. This business is about making opportunity and possibility available to people. So I don't know if I've been able to answer your question. I know you may not understand this now, but that's just it. Just know that in a simple form, know that this business is about sharing, not about selling per se. All the selling comes through sharing the opportunity with people. So I don't know if you have any leader in the house that want to help me to answer this question better. Megadi, Mrs. Dikpe, are you there? Mr. Joshua, you can have the floor. You can unmute yourself. Can you unmute yourself? Okay, let me unmute you. Okay.
Okay.
Hello?
Good afternoon, everyone. Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah, good. Yes, we can hear you now.
Okay, beautiful. Thank you, Coach Kike, for the amazing class tonight, this afternoon. I have told myself that after this class, I'm going to ask you to send this lesson to me. I want to really sit down at it and go through it myself. It's really been an amazing time. Yeah, so for me, for the question, The question is this about if I am not a marketer, is this for me? So I think first of all, we really need to understand what the concept of marketing really means beyond what most people think it is. I think most people get it wrong. So for me, I think marketing is about communicating with people in the language that they understand what you are really, the value that you carry. So you want to be able to see that, okay, I have a solution, I have value. Then you need to be able to communicate your value to them in a language that they understand. Now, how do you communicate to them in a language that they understand? It must be coming from from taking a profile of your target market and try to envision their problems. So when you have envisioned their problems, then you can now create some words, language that will touch them in the area of their challenge. So once you can create something like that, you will be able to touch them. And when you say those things, that is when you have their attention. So it's not really about just saying whatever that, I mean, trying to talk generally.
What you want to say.
You must take time out. Yes. You must take time out to profile the people that you want to really give your solution to. Then you must now know how to communicate your solution to them in a way they will understand by touching their problems. So when you are able to do, now what is really going to help us do this effectively is by having a very strong vision. I always tell my team members that, see, in this business, like we always say, it's not about selling the product. You know, some people will ask me, so how many people do I need to join me in this business? So I will now ask, so how many people do you want to impact with your life? So if your vision is to only solve the problem of only 2 or 3 or 4 people before you die, then that is okay. But if you believe that what your life carries with the perfect combination of the Dream Mondays, if you can use it to solve the problem of many people, then that's the number of people that you can really bring into this business. So if your vision is big enough to help 1,000 people, you need to bring in 1,000 people into this business. Because it is not just bringing people, it's about helping them see a solution that they need. If your vision is to solve the problem of 1 million people, this business has the capacity to help you do that. And if your vision is just to only solve the problem of you and your family alone, this business also has the capacity. It's a buffet. Take what you like.
Exactly.
I hope that answers the question.
Yeah, thank you very much for that wonderful contribution. Thank you so much. So do we have any other person that wants to contribute? Mrs. Dikpe? I want to. Okay, I need to go for another meeting now. So if there's no more question, then I think we can
Hello.
Okay, hello, ma. Let's quickly have your contribution before we go.
Leo, well done.
Thank
you have
you,
always, yes, you deliver well. I missed some parts, but I know I'm going to get it from the recording. Yes, the topic you have just picked now is a very critical one, and it's a mindset. It's just that everybody needs to understand what they really, really want in this business. So people believe that when they are selling, they are okay. Yes, if they decide to do that, it's okay with them. And they introduce their members, the people they sell to, and get into it. It's now the responsibilities of the leaders to guide such a person. So if we have somebody in the house that does not know how to maybe do the technological aspect of the business, or does not understand how to present to people, and that is why we are doing this right now, to assist them to present to themselves and to their customers and to their guests. And if you decide to sell, and you are fortunate that the people you sell to, they are ready to join your business and support you in the selling and everything, you bring them in. They will be trained and they may even understand it more than you. So the idea that you are myopic about this business is not supposed to be. Everybody should open their eyes to see the areas. You can't be all-rounder. like the CM. CM is all-rounder. When you look at it, he's a genius. It's not everybody that will be all-rounder. It's not everybody that will be genius. So you just have to identify yourself. Like the exercise we did this afternoon with the CM. We were able to identify ourselves, to answer some questions. When you answer those questions and you're able to identify yourself, that you are a producer, you are a leader, you are this, yes, you now know how to communicate with your guests, you communicate with the people you are bringing in. Like Joshua rightly said, if you believe that it's only 4 people you are looking for, you will limit it to your family members, maybe your husband, your children, and that is it. So you forget about the other people. But if you know that you are talking to the whole wide world, it's evangelism. Christians, when they do their evangelism, they don't know who will accept Christ that day. So you don't know who will accept your business the day you start your evangelism. So even the CM said, you don't even know the people that will push, even meet those people. But your downline, the people you introduce, we introduce people you don't even know, and the business continue to grow. How many people Dangote can say is buying his products today? Dangote cannot know everybody in Nigeria, and everybody in Nigeria is using Dangote's product. This feeder is going places. So you don't know who you introduce to that will take it outside your hands and throw it to the world. So all we need to do is just do a little bit. Be contented with what you are doing now. Improve on it. Focus on leverage on every opportunity you have. And believe you me, the sky is just a starting point. And I pray that we all see the vision. Thank you very much.
Man, thank you so much. Thank you all for your contribution. So I think this is a good place to end the meeting this afternoon. Thank you all for coming. Thank you all for your support. I really, really appreciate it. So can end the meeting here. Please help us to end it.